Our read along this week is titled Moon Machines. In September of 2006, Scout, Centaur, K-10, and Athlete gathered at a site in Arizona called Meteor Crater. They were not the only ones there. They were, however, the only robots. On this day, these machines, along with a group of scientists and engineers called the Desert Rats, were launching a 2-week experiment. Their mission? To test the robot's ability to help human astronauts during their next trip to the moon. NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, is planning future missions to explore the moon and establish lunar outposts. The likelihood of an impending launch date is doubtful since there are still many things to prepare, including the development of robotic assistants. Most of the robots here are the ones that have existed previously in other forms. There's not enough money in this program, says NASA's Chris Colbert, and it hasn't been around long enough to build up new robots. So the team is building on previous successes, presumably working with Scout, Centaur, K-10, and Athlete will give scientists the best option to develop robotic assistants, reducing the unpredictability that can result from starting from scratch. So, who are these marvelous machines? It's a random cast of characters. Scout is a remote-controlled moon buggy that can travel across perilous lunar terrain without endangering a human driver. During these tests, Scout cruises around in the demanding Arizona desert. Athlete, a smaller six-legged rover, is both swift and agile. Centaur is an android torso on wheels, and K-10 is a boxy machine that's specially equipped for surveying lunar sites. Scout and K-10 underwent only minor modifications. Centaur was originally a robonaut, or a full android, a robot in human form. Scientists kept its top half and placed it on a wheeled base. Its new name, Centaur, comes from the half-man, half-horse of Greek mythology. Centaur is being developed for its dexterity. It could act as a plumber and handyman, freeing astronauts from more important tasks. Athlete, an all-purpose cargo vehicle, was developed for many kinds of space exploration. At Meteor Crater, this robot demonstrates its ability to take on tough challenges, successfully making an ascent of even the steepest slope. NASA hopes that, as the major spaceship is hovering over the moon, Athlete, with its 6 legs, can serve as the lunar lander to carry astronauts to the surface. The goal for these 4 machines is to address the 3 big themes of the robot program: mobility, handling tasks on the moon's surface, and communicating with humans. The interaction between robots and humans is very important to me, says Chris Colbert. According to this NASA expert, robots who work in factories are kept behind barriers that sound alarms when humans approach. In contrast, he says, our robots live with the humans.